Many of you might remember this channel for being the Gadget channel, fucking Mr. Blue Gadget himself. But what really changed all of that? Why did we kind of start to fall off the face of the earth with gadgets? It's because the game changed, and after a very long time, we need to finally have a discussion about why I stopped playing gadgets and why the archetype kind of just fell off the face of the planet. MKohl40. Alright. Little history lesson for this channel. I am one of what I would consider the best gadget players around for my era. You had Justin Delhan, Jordan Nazar, and myself, and we would always share information. It was fun and fantastic. You know, pre-Dragon Roller format, it was a fun time to be alive, honestly. You know, the deck had royal oppression through its years. The deck evolved with the Machina engine. This deck had so many variations. Ultimate offerings, explosiveness. The deck was able to evolve consistently, and the deck really held my interest for the longest time. And then something happened to the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I will make a video about Dragon Roller format, because Dragon Roller format is the point in the game's history where Yu-Gi-Oh! Changed forever. It was not really until that point in time that power creep really took off. And if you guys want that continuation video to this, give me some likes on this. I'm not going to pre-plan it. As long as we get some love on this, I will do that. But Dragon Rollers changed the landscape for the way that we know things today. So, pre-Dragon Roller format, things were fantastic. Alright, Redox did kind of speed up things for gadgets, but the ferocity of the format kind of dropped gadgets off. And it didn't really give them much room, because the deck, in most of its prime, I've always been a super big fan of trying to combine the control aspect with the Machina engine. Machina, however the hell you want to call them. Being able to drop 2,500 bodies on the board that your opponent would naturally target or be forced to destroy something in battle was really great. You know, it lived for its time. But the whole normal summon search for a copy for itself really became outdated. Back when Yu-Gi-Oh! Went more than 2 turns apiece, you know, that consistency in that deck thinning would really reward you. Cards like Pot of Avarice were fantastic. And then Dragon Roller format happened. Why was Dragon Roller such a defining point for gadgets and the format? Well, we actually saw just the power of what would become modern day Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is the build a board and go turn 1. Now, there was back and forth banter in that point in time, but the build a board concept, Draco Sack, the draw power behind the deck, gadgets couldn't keep up with that. Alright, yeah, macro Cosmo, yeah, dimensional fissure would allow you to do things, and much like a lot of the decks of that time, I remember trying to play gadgets. That I remember playing against Asian Persuasion at Nationals. I remember just summoning Fossil Dyna and go. You literally had to floodgate your opponent in order to win the game. They weren't really called floodgates back in the day, but at that point you had to use these monsters to stop your opponent. Thunder King Raya was a good example, but Thunder King, as he was himself, was not strong in the least. Like, that poor card got blown the fuck out so many times. Like, it's actually ridiculous. And 1200 wasn't anything special for a body back in the day. So, yes, 2012, with just how things were going on up, Dragon Roller format, like, just gadgets can't keep up with the power of current Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, we go throughout the years here, from Dragon Roller format till now. A lot of players noticed that I took a backseat from the deck. I haven't stopped playing the deck. Every blue moon, you will see MKohl40 have some sort of gadget deck together. I'll come up with something conceptually. Somebody will want to have a little bit of fun, and I'm always down to try that. You know, Gores was another fantastic card I loved so much throughout the years that really kind of allowed gadgets to kind of hang on there. as a deck. But as time went on, more and more and more, the deck just further went down the tier spectrum, and we reached the point to where we got gold and silver. Oh, gold and silver were fucking fantastic. They curved one of our biggest issues. We needed a way to extend out multiple monsters in one turn. A normal summon of a gold allowed us to summon the next copy of the gadget and recruit. It also opened up the play to gold, silver, and another gadget. Sticking 3 monsters on the field was fantastic. It was something that we needed. And then more time came out. We reached Link era, and had we had multiple or ultimate offering, the deck might have been able to do something. You have to remember, the reason that gadgets are kind of so power crept at this point and so confined in their own space is because we've abused every literal good card that we could have. Ultimate offering, royal oppression, they're all gone. What do you expect to do? Now in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, if I was to make this deck work, you need multiple floodgates. Things, Rivalry of Warlords goes in. I don't even want to say there can only be one, but let's be honest. You need a successful floodgate that this deck can maneuver around. All right, that's the first big challenge that you have to do. You have to find something that will allow you to play your deck at the way you will. Now, with Platinum Gadget being released, we got more floatability. It kind of sucks that he can't climb himself into any sort of a larger monster, but, I digress. You don't get a lot of success with that. So, in current day, yeah, you can make Platinum Gadget. Yeah, you can roll him out into another form. You got a lot of diversity between gold, silver, and platinum as what they were meant to try to do. But once again, the deck still suffers from the same real issues that it's had. The control variant needs some sort of floodgate-esque card to allow the deck to function. Possibly Banisher Radiance, Inspector Border, things like this that stopped your opponent from playing the game. That's the level that you need. Now, if you go second, you have to be able to break a board. Sphere Mode, Raigeki, things like that. Now, the other best case scenario that we could actually have will be Ultimate Offerings Return. Even as a one-of, I don't know if Ultimate Offering, we might be able to bump up from a tier 4 to a tier 3 deck at this point. Hypothetically speaking, honestly. I don't see why we couldn't start moving up the ladders a little bit more with Ultimate Offerings Return to 1. That's the thing. Now, we are at the future at this point. And I think this is the thing that I was most excited about this year. You guys smell that? That's new gadget support, as I was told we were getting. Now, Brotherhood of whatever, the Fist of the Gadgets, Fist of the North Gadgets, Fist of the North Star, that one, that's what I was going for. So Fist of the Gadgets is supposed to bring new gadget support to the table. We are supposed to finally get new support in modern day. Gold, silver, and platinum were fantastic. Don't get me wrong. any gadget support I get is good. I'm going to just be straight honest with you guys. But you have to play all these dead cards. And that's the problem I'm running into with this. Whatever new archetype support they're going to push on the gadgets, I ask these questions. 1, will it be compatible with the old stuff? Or am I going to have to is the old stuff going to be better? Number 2, how many bricks am I going to have to play with this deck? Green, red, and yellow, they don't have any extra effects unless the new support cards allow you to just special summon as many gadgets as possible from your deck, one of each color. That's a bit broken, but I don't know what you can give us. I know we were joking about a new trap monster. Please don't. No more trap monsters. I don't want to be an Ancient Gear Golem deck. It's already weird that we have an interaction with Ancient Gear Golem and company that, I don't know. But there is hope on the horizon. I'm not going to be terribly optimistic about this, because I've seen how things have gone in the past. But, come on, guys. Gadgets have been bad for so long at this point. And I try. I really do. I think the deck is fucking fantastic. I think the deck's got hope after the next wave of support. I never thought I'd be saying that we're getting gadget support 3 times in my life, actually, let alone once. Like, I thought we were just done at red, yellow, and green, and that was it. And then we got gold and silver. I was like, ee! And then we got platinum. I was like, oh! And then we got the next support. I was like, fucking no more surprise. Like, you guys, you really fucking love this, don't you? Like, it's taken this long, but this is how things are going. So, currently, there's not a lot to do with gadgets. I'm sorry. There is hope on the horizon. Don't worry. All good things come in time, right, guys? And this is why Pappy needs to take a break from gadgets. I love the deck to death. I always will. It will always be my baby. But sometimes the format just doesn't let you play what you want. Alright, guys, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this little heart-to-heart. And we'll, guys, catch you on the flip side. Peace out. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out MKohl40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.